He about to tear the roof off.
The National Basketball Association of Philadelphia 76ers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing up.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
And for those teams that look like a total rebuild now, how do they stay motivated, Grant?
Well, B.A., for the free agents to be, it's all about the dollar signs. And, of course, for the younger players, this is your chance to show you deserve minutes.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. White and Brown. Oh, my goodness. How about that?
What a move by PG with the hard finish.
And MP gets it to go on the assist from White.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Maxey passes to George. And here's Achua. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Edgecombe. 5 on the clock. Here's Cornette. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The big man just attacking the rim.
Put him on the highlight reel.
I like the passing from him. We don't see him jam it that often, but he got angry. I want a little bit more of that.
Now here's Tatum. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. A nice shot by MP.
Great burst. MP is tough to stop once he gains a step.
Now the 76ers with it. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Maxey, a good look. Again, Philadelphia.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's MP. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. And it's Tatum with the three.
They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Maxey against MP. Now here's Maxey. Not a lot of room. Oh, great D that time from MP. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. He was really talking up Derek White, especially the job he does defensively. Coach said, for my money, Derek is the best defensive guard in the NBA. He's long, he anticipates actions, and he can protect the rim. I can't think of another guard who does what White does. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Well, Richard, the Sixers with a lot of money tied up in Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, and Joel Embiid.
Ooh, that's not a lot of flexibility. They need those guys to be healthy and contribute. The talent is there, but it also has to be about the availability.
Now here's George. Right now he's contributing about 15 and a half points a game. It's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
MP with it. Maxey covering. Outside, Brown. The kick out to White. Here's Aldridge. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Here's Maxey. Knocks it loose. And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession. It's good. Off the glass. And that's now 7 points for Tyrese Maxey.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
White, the pass to MP. Now Aldridge. Screen by MP. To the paint. Can they get it? And MP throws it down.
I've got to tell you, the athleticism of MP is really showing off right now.
And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Pass to George. Maxey with a screen on Brown. Here's Edgecombe. The three is up. Drills it from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
White, the pass to Brown. Back to White. Now here's Brown. George defending. To the inside. Aldridge. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Boston shooting their first free throw of the night here. And here is Maxey. He's got 7. Pass to Cornette. Here's Edgecombe. Launches a 3. Tipped away. The Celtics have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Here's MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Here's Edgecombe. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Here's MP. Kick out to Brown. MP, a screen on George. Here's Brown. Plenty of space. Another one falls for Boston.
Brown very confident in that jumper of his.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. Shot to stop the run. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Brown passes to MP. Pass to White. Cashes in the first attempt of the game.
Flashing some of his passing potential. MP with the dime.
MP against Maxey. Shoots from the baseline. And it's good for 2. Maxey's got 11 points.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
now here's MP. Give him 8. Back to Brown. MP, a screen on George. To the middle. Here's MP. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 3rd assist of the night.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Maxey with it, covered by MP. Cornette sets a screen. Down low. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Cornette's got his 2nd basket of the game.
What a read by Maxey. Sees how the play opens up and sends the ball that way.
Well, the rise of Tyrese Maxey has been fun. What do you think makes him such an exciting player, RJ?
Oh, it's his speed and tenacity for sure. He might be the quickest guard in the league right now. And in addition, he's also become an absolute knockdown shooter.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
And so...
Substitution on the court.
Just over a minute has passed here in the 2nd quarter. We've got Jared McCain. He's out there with ball. And it's Edgecombe in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. A nice shot by McCain.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's MP. He's got 10. White can't hit. McCain against White. Pass to Edgecombe. Four on the clock. and they'll keep possession. Ball no good. Celtics trail by 10. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on MP.
I'd like to call a little attention to Ball's determination, both on and off the court. You throw a challenge at him, and he will do everything in his power to overcome it.
Hart's checked in for Williams. White, the pass to MP. Now here's Barnes. Outside White. There's the triple. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little three happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
The Celtics making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by White. Shot clock at 6. The Sixers with another miss. Celtics trail by 9. Inside. Oh, MP with the hammer.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Pass to Bona. Here's Edgecombe. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And MP throws it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
Ha, it doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now here's Ball. Here's Edgecombe. He has 7. Misses the 3.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it. This pick is mostly no surprise, but here's your player of the week for the Eastern Conference, MP.
When you think about everything he's done on the offensive end, he's more than deserving of this award. He put his team on his back when it came to putting points on the board.
Maxey, he's checked in for the Sixers. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Maxey, that's good.
Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at you.
White finds Barnes. Now Brown. Oh, look out! JB throwing it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He picked up 29 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Here's White. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Here's MP. Outside, Brown. Here's Ball. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on MP. Achua's checked in for the Sixers. Paul George comes in for McCain. Boston also changing it up. Garza comes in for Olynyk. And it's Jason Tatum in for Barnes. Now here's White. 17 points in his last outing. MP, the pass to Tatum. MP, a screen on George. The putback. It's good on the putback.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
George with it. 17 points in his last outing. Achua with a screen on MP. Kicks it to George. Connects from downtown. George has got his second bucket of the night.
There's no surprise that PG knocked that down.
Brown passes to MP. Nice ball movement by Boston. Oh, George with a steal. Maxey with it. Now guarded by White. Achua got it. Achua's gotten his second bucket. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim. And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Offensive board. Garza's shot is good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to George. Achua with a screen on Tatum. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. And so it's Philadelphia closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
64.
Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. Kicking things off, let's see some of the names on the injury list around the league.
You missed the ferocity Lou Dort brings, especially on the defensive end. It takes a total team effort to replace that edge.
It's usually a... And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Philadelphia 76ers. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
On the court right now for the Celtics. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Derek White out there with MP, and it's Aldridge in at the center, filling out the middle. MP, the pass to Tatum. Outside White. Clock at 6. No good on the 3. Philadelphia leading by 11. To the middle. Here's Edgecombe. It's hauled in by White.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Brown passes to MP. Back to Brown. Now MP. On the wing, Tatum. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
Look at the big Tatum from the coffin corner.
Here's Edgecombe. 9 points in the game. And here's Maxey outside. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Edgecombe. 5 to shoot. And here is Maxey. Counted from distance. Maxey's got 27 points.
Well, Maxey's offensive output can be overwhelming. He's so fast and has so many ways to attack you.
You know, when you think about the league's most capable scorers, Paul George has to be on that list, Richard.
Oh, when I think of PG, he's just a perfect basketball player. Dunks, threes, mid-range. This man can do it all. And when he's got it going, it's hard to think of a more complete scorer.
Now here's MP. 16 points for him. On the wing, Tatum. MP, a screen on Achua. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Back to MP. Off target from outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
George passes to Cornette. Back to Maxey. To the paint. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
One of many things Maxey excels at, running plays and getting teammates involved.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Philadelphia 76ers, EMP.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. Down by 15. Here's MP. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Brown. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
Oh, he's flexing on that finish. These kind of buckets get Brown going.
Maxey against White. Maxey passes to Achua. And the three off target. Celtics trail by 15. Brown with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Here's MP. MP right through him.
What a finish by MP. He just finds a way to convert through contact.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Pass to Maxey. With the teardrop. Rebound Boston. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Tatum finds Brown. Here's MP. Ooh, MP going to work inside.
This is what the coaches are telling MP. No one can guard you in there. Go eat.
Here's Edgecombe. He's got 13. And here's Maxey outside. Boston pulls it in. Brown's got 6 rebounds in the game.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Here's Edgecombe. Maxey feeling it out a bit. The shot no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
George passes to Maxey. Back to George. Six on the shot clock. Misses and the dry spell continues. Celtics trail by 9. White, the pass to Tatum. Here's MP. Ooh, MP takes the contact and converts.
Those assist opportunities are going to be there for Tatum, mainly because the defense has to respect his scoring.
Here's Edgecombe. He's got 13. And Maxey, the bucket on the assist from Edgecombe. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter. Boston's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Brown passes to MP. And MP throws it down.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Maxey, that's good.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Jaylen Brown never loses confidence. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla said he has great short-term memory. If he misses a shot, it never affects the next one. You can't shake him. I just love his poise and his ability to attack. Brown said, every time I take the floor, I want to be aggressive. Guys, back to you.
You love that confidence. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. MP finds Tatum. White for 3. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Sinks it from distance.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. Coach taking this moment to...
Substitution on the court.
Here's MP, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
Celtics trail by 14. Outside, Williams. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Now here's Jones. He's scoreless. Pass to McCain. Three-pointer. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
White, the pass to MP. He gets it in there. MP's got 31 points. Now here's McCain. Good if it goes. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. They've got Lonzo Ball, Jared McCain out there with Edgecombe, and it's Bona in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's MP. Soft touch off the glass. MP's got 17 now, just in the second half.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Outside McCain. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Here's Mitchell. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
To the right side. There's a screen. To the inside. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's MP. Kick out to Brown. Stolen by Ball. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. From the top of the key, McCain's shot is off.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's MP from outside. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 5 assists tonight. Pass to McCain. There's Ball with a 3. Knocks down the long J. And the 76ers lead by 15.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Oh, MP throws it down.
Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And the 76ers making a change here. Maxey's checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. Olynyk's checked in for Williams. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Philadelphia leading by 13. Pass to McCain. Here's Edgecombe. Now ball. He's guarded by Barnes. Maxey. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Maxey's got 45 points. MP finds Mitchell. Right side Barnes. Ball with a steal. Here we go, all alone. Oh, MP with a block.
Teams are realizing you have to account for MP on that defensive end, especially when you're going up near the hoop.
Aldridge is checked in for Olynyk. Here's McCain. Pass to Bona. Back to McCain. Down low. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And here's MP from outside. Again, the miss by Boston.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Maxey. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. Inside. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 6 assists in the game.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Here's McCain. The three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Brown finds MP. Ball with a steal. Left side Maxey. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And a foul on Jared McCain. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Achua's checked in for Bona. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Mitchell. Good on the bucket.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
MP against Maxey. Off target with the 3. Celtics trail by 11. Barnes passes to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one.
Here's Edgecombe. Achua with a screen. There's the 3. Aldridge pulls down the board. Aldridge has got his 5th rebound in this one. There's Tatum with the 3. And the three-pointer goes. Tatum's got 11 points here in the second half. So it's Philadelphia now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Philadelphia moving it around. There's a screen. Pass to Edgecombe. Outside Maxey. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Ball. Boston pulls it in. MP's got 8 rebounds in the game.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up. You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Maxey, covered by MP. Over MP. And it's Maxey missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
White, the pass to MP. They get it again. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And the 76ers with some changes. Cornette's checked in for Ball, and it's George in for McCain. The Celtics also with a sub. Brown, he's checked in for Aldridge. One of the skilled slow-down finishers. That's Harrison Barnes.
Oh, you've seen it out on the break, full speed, then suddenly that half-speed deceleration layup. That's a signature play from HB. The defense flies by, and he usually banks one in.
Now here's Maxey. Kept alive. Aldridge is checked in for Boston.
First team foul. Celtics.
Here are the Celtics with the ball.
Number 42.
They're on an 18-7 run.
Aldridge.
MP inside. Maxey covering. White can't hit.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Out to the right wing. Achua with a screen on White. White with a steal. Brown against Maxey. Brown passes to MP. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Maxey. Chalk up 2 there. Maxey's got 47 points.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
White, the pass to MP. Here's Tatum. Outside White. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Precious Achua picks one up.
So far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game. And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Maxey passes to Cornette. Here's Edgecombe. George scanning the floor. Cornette sets a screen. George, no good.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
MP fires. MP buries the triple.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Here's Edgecombe. Now it's Maxey. Here's George. Shot clock at 6. Puts up the tray. Here's Edgecombe. Left side Maxey. Cleared away by White. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 1. George with a steal. Cornette. Outside Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Quick 2. Oh, net.
Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Takes a 3. Ooh, the shot misses. Boston has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Good for 2.
Pressure is a privilege. Critical shot from MP. This kid does not fear anything. It's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Maxey with a teardrop and rebounded by Tatum.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And the 76ers shooting just 28% during this fourth quarter. Aldridge against Achua. Here's Maxey. Oh, connects again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Lost it on offense. 35 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's MP, guarded closely. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And they're set to take control of this game.
It's crucial that they convert here.
top, Maxey. Is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. White and Brown are the wingmen. Then it's MP. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Aldridge in at the center position. Achua with a screen. No good from three. Well, the Celtics shooting 59% in this one. A good average. Brown. Bullseye. Jaylen Brown.
There is zero hesitation from Brown. This man is always ready to fire.
Outside Maxey. Yes, sir, it's good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
MP, a screen on Achua. Here's White. And here's MP. 4 on the clock. In the corner, Tatum. He launches. Can't get it.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
George! Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range since regulation. Brown. Oh, the long ball, no good. Up top, Maxey. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
The Celtics have gotten 1 shot to fall out of 3 in OT. Now White. MP.
Yeah, some gritty stuff there by MP. Now, he knew he was going to get hit.
Free throw good, MP.
Shooting for Boston.
Both good from the line that time. Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Here's Edgecombe. Outside Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. And rebounded by Tatum. The Celtics with the lead. Here's MP. Oh, touches it off the glass.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
We're in OT here with just over 2.5 minutes gone by. Maxey fires. Another shot. That's off.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Philadelphia has gone 0 for 3 from deep so far in OT. Achua with a screen on White. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. Celtics lead by 3. Now MP. Let's loose for 3. Another chance. Nice look inside from Tatum.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
Just under 3.5 minutes played. Extra time here. And the basket is good.
Maxey attacked without any hesitation. I love the confidence from the young fella.
Tatum. He's off from 3. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 3. Cornette sets a screen. Maxey. And rebounded by Tatum. The Celtics have gotten only 3 of 8 shots to fall in overtime. Shots blocked. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Maxey with it. Now guarded by White. Maxey. Here's Hedgecoe, defended by... Whoa! Nice! What a huge jam! Big time right there!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now here's Tatum. No good.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
MP! Oh, off target from downtown!